1 hour later. I fucking suck in the morning. I'm not a morning person, okay?
Sunday mornings.
What? Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hey, how are you? Sorry, I was like being all. Sometimes it's like so many. Oh, baby.
That's Mackenzie.
Who's that?
It's Hannah's dog.
Oh my god. Oh, I never met Mackenzie. What a cutie. Yes, it is a cutie. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, bro. Come on. Give us 2 minutes. We just need 2 minutes of compassion for those babies. If you were here and you could smell that stench of all these babies dying, you could actually smell that stench of these poor babies heading into this fucking death place here that slaughters and takes the lives. It murders 10,000 baby pigs daily. Daily. Do you understand? And that's just in this one location here. That's not even all of the freaking slaughterhouses spread across the world. We need this to stop, you guys. It's making you sick. It's keeping you sick. It's destroying our environment. It's just adding an incredible amount of immense suffering in these animals' lives, and it's all unnecessary. Please, you guys, like, we really need your help. We need people to have woken up yesterday. Not today, not tomorrow, yesterday. Like, please, please do your research. Please educate yourself. Hey, sorry I'm so late. Let's see what happens.
I love you.
You're so cute. Good morning. Oh, I get here like a late fucking douche, and you're like, yeah, I've been in the rain for 2 hours, girl. I'm leaving.
Well, like, my feet, like, I gotta stop wearing these shoes. They're just no good.
Oh, I put my winter boots today. I was like, yep, I'm not risking the cold. I hate being cold. I hate it. Yeah. I'm not a real Canadian, so like, I know that I need to dress up. Otherwise, I'm gonna hate myself. So it's pretty straightforward. Oh, I didn't even see the whole weekend thing there. I didn't realize they were adding still there. Did you see her name?
Oh, nice.
I didn't even see that. I saw Shay parked out over there.
Yeah, so they said they're gonna go eat.
Oh, okay, that's all.
And then...
Oh, cool, okay, cool. Yeah, for sure. You do whatever. I just got here. Did you just get here?
A little while.
Okay. I got your message and I was like, an hour late. I'm gonna be like 2 hours late.
Yeah, that's okay.
No, that long. Oh, who's this guy here?
There's a few of us. There's a few new faces.
Oh, he's with us?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, I thought I was gonna have to harass someone. No, kidding. I thought you were maybe gonna walk in there. I was gonna be like, hey, like, how long have you been working here for? Da, 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 da. So I'm really glad that you are with us. What's your name, sorry?
James, yeah.
James? Michelle. Nice to meet you. Do you two know each other?
No, well, yeah, he's friends with our friend.
Oh, okay. And who's your friend?
Megan. Megan.
Oh, okay. Hi, Michelle. Nice to meet you. Okay.
And then my other friend who's a journalist.
Oh, cool. Oh my God, look at you. You brought a whole bunch of people this morning. Sweet.
Yeah, Megan's got like a really sick, like, a wellness center in Milton.
Oh,
It's,
amazing.
Like, yoga and vegan food.
So my mom.
Whoa, this is really good to know because I have a... Well, yes, but not just that. I actually have one of my holistic nutritionist friends lives in Milton, and she has her entire vegan family, and she's been getting herself, like, she's got clients because she got into a doctor's office basically, and the doctor, because she got her to read How Not to Die by Michael Greger and all that kind of stuff, the doctor's like on her side, so she sends her clients, so she's getting her own health in order. She just like lost over 30, like she's doing so good, and the whole family's been vegan now for like over 4 years, and they've got teenage kids now and everything, and so she's been from like where we used to be to now, and like the whole family's super healthy and awesome, and they live in Milton, so like I should connect you guys 100%.
So my mom's been working in chemo dialysis.
Okay.
For 25 years. My dad's cardiac. So he does post-care for people who've had heart attacks.
Oh,
And
wow.
he prescribes plant-based diet.
Yeah,
I mean, he has that sort of thing.
absolutely.
They do say like 90% plant-based. I think you can still have meat, fish, and whatever. But
Yeah, I think they often say things like that to not scare people too much either. They're like, I'm not trying to take everything away from you at once, kind of thing, right?
then
But
they realize how good it is once.
yes, it's a good step into the transition.
So my mom's got this business for me. Hey, let's be preventive. We can prevent people from actually.
Yeah, that's way smarter. And that's exactly what the system should be focusing on and doing, right? Like when you actually think about what's happening even just right now with COVID, it's like they've spent $70 million on vaccines instead of spending the biggest vaccine campaign for flu, not even COVID or anything, for flu, right? And literally they spent that kind of money on that versus teaching people how to take care of themselves, teaching people how to fuel themselves, how to keep themselves healthy, how to move, how to meditate, how to, like, it just blows my mind. It's so simple, and it's all the free things of life. It's all the free things of life, and yet they're not even teaching that to people. They just want to make profit and money. Like, the big pharma drives me crazy.
Big ag and the
Big ag, clearly. Whoa, that's what happened to me earlier, and I almost like hit someone in the face too. I'm glad we avoided that. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's just super important, and I think the message is
Let us love. Let us love. Let us love, everyone. Let us love. Sorry, I got really excited there. But just.
Yeah, so it's insane. So I know in like a big city, you have more options, but I feel like we're kind of like little fish in a big pond. Whereas in the little town where I am in Midland, where there's like 50,000 people, like,
Yeah.
we're the huge community now, so we just need to get like little towns parties. Like there's been 3 places opened up in like within a 5-minute radius. That's so amazing. Did you get to go to Rooted? No, we went to the Grow Up. Yeah, so Rooted, next time you come on.
Wait, are you staying in Milton right now?
No, Midland.
Okay.
That's why I said Milton.
Oh my God. Okay, we're not even talking about the same space this whole time. Because she goes 15,000 population. I'm like, 15,000 population. But Milton is way bigger than that. What is going on
so
here?
It's like a really small town right on Georgia.
It's hailing right now or something.
People are coming into me, and I have to like take hours out of my day just to explain veganism. Because they're asking me, I'm like, I'm gonna have to start paying for this because of my time, you know?
Yes, you put a little program together too.
I had like a little breakfast club with a bunch of the guys from my gym, and I had my friend Becky, who were like the 2 fittest girls in the gym, were plant-based, and we kind of preached to them, we're like, okay, look, we just put it in a way that makes them feel like they're not being judged, and just in a way that's like a whole world thing, right?
Yeah.
And why we do what we do. And then they came in individually, one by one, the next day, and one was yesterday, and we're like, oh, pumped up. Like, give us a vegan meal. And then he sat with me for like an hour.
I bet you they watched Game Changers.
Yeah, they did.
And then they were like, oh, maybe she was onto something.
Yeah. Like,
I'm going to be harder. No. Woo!
So yeah, it's just like the whole thing is just like fueling my soul, just attracting all the people that I want to attract to them.
Absolutely,
Like,
just abundance in general.
Yeah.
Because when you operate from a frequency where you love what you do, you have purpose, passion, like that in itself attracts that abundance in return, right? And like, I experience that every day, and I love it. I love it because, you know, as much as sometimes I can hate on the world, or on humans, I should say, I can hate on humans for what they're doing, or for blindly turning away, or for yes, yeah, yes.
Like,
My parents always hated me saying that, but like, Yeah.
Ants are more significant than us.
Like
Ants.
literally, they
Bloody
do less
ants.
harm. They do less harm. They do more good than us for sure, right? Like,
Yeah.
and
Well, that's why. So Willow, I was kind of. She was like, "What made you think?" And I was like, "Before the Flood, the movie from Leonardo DiCaprio." I'm like, no one's seen it.
oh wow, I haven't even seen
Before the
that.
Flood, it made me vegan. It has a little bit. It has like
Oh,
one,
actually, no, I think I did see that
it
before.
has, like,
That's a
one-
long time
yeah,
ago,
a
eh?
long time ago, like 6, 7. So
Yeah,
it has
yeah.
one
When
bloody
did you go read?
It'll be 5 years. I did it in January 2016.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
And I had like my little different philosophies. Like I was working in a restaurant and I just saw like a pot restaurant, lamb, duck. So I was just like, like trying to like eat everything because I thought, like it's died. I have to like make it. You know,
Oh,
and then
don't
I realized,
waste it. Don't waste it.
yeah, and then I realized, no, it's bad for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, like.
And offer and the l'offre et la demande. Fuck, what is that? Demand and how do you say that in English again?
Are you French?
Oui.
That's so sexy.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Where is she?
You can talk in French.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
try to understand.
Ah, tu parles français aussi? Donc, l'offre de la loi et la demande. You know what I mean, right? Like when someone... She's like, oh, okay. Just stops, has no idea. That was funny. También puedo hablarte en español si quieres. That's Spanish. Yeah. I said also if you want, I can talk to you in Spanish.
Okay, so you're like undercover. You're like an undercover like linguistic person.
I love languages. My mother tongue is French, and then English. I was lucky. I was raised like on the border. I was
Your
raised
English
in
is amazing.
I've been in a mainly English environment now for quite a few years. So, and I was raised bilingual. Like I was raised purely bilingual. I didn't go to French immersion or anything. I was in French school, but I come from a very bilingual town on the cusp of Ontario, Quebec and Ontario. So I don't know. I was just lucky. One of the lucky ones.
How
Yeah.
creeped out would it be if we just sat at the police officer like the whole time, like someone?
Oh, I usually go talk to them. Actually, I should go talk to them right now. Because we're not going to go eat right away, right?
No.
Where's, what time is it right now? We still have time? Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to them really quickly. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, yourself? I haven't had a conversation with you yet. Have I?
We've talked multiple times.
Really?
Yes.
But not like actual, not in your car or like a long conversation about...
We talked on the phone. I was leaving on the phone like a long time ago. We were talking for, not a long time ago.
Okay. You're not the officer that I made this whole speech on the other side of the road and then you were there with a female officer and then I turned over and I explained kind of like why I was diagnosed with MS and kind of all that stuff. That wasn't you, eh?
Well, you did mention that, yeah, you were diagnosed with MS.
Okay, so it was you. Oh yeah, Dad, okay, because I couldn't see properly your name right now, and for some reason, did you cut your hair, your beard or something? What did you do? You look different today for some reason. Yeah, even maybe younger. Yeah, he's like, well, thank you. Yeah, so basically, how come they only sent you today? Sometimes, like, there's like 3 cars here. Oh, I didn't even see him. He, like, sitting with you? No, in another car. Oh.
We're driving the exact same car.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even notice. You guys weren't talking to one another or anything. Because sometimes that's kind of the... Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. It's also really cold right now. I mean, you know, same old, just trying to raise awareness. What? Yeah, we always go for lunch. Yeah, it's on Monday that it starts. It's so like, okay, tell me, come on. It's like, no, right, today we could go eat in a restaurant because COVID has no idea, but tomorrow though, tomorrow. Yeah. I understand the aspect too. It's just the irony a little bit, right? Like,
you can't just say at the end of the speech, this is what it is.
yeah. But you do know that they're not fully locking down though this time. They're not fully like closing the gyms and the restaurants and stuff. Yeah, which is still like a freaking, that's so hurtful for the small businesses. And you know, that's what's kind of unfortunate, okay? The way I see it is if they still deem LCBO essential. like really, like all the big corporations don't have an issue, you know, Costco, Walmart, all of those, no problem. But all of the small businesses, though, need to control how many people go in. And that's kind of what's like, that's kind of upside down, but anyway. Yeah. I don't know. They never did that from the get-go. Like I never saw that anyway. Not in Oakville. Like Organic Garage, I never had to line up in my life. There was. Hamilton was pretty crazy. I remember when we came out of lockdown, going to Hamilton just trying to find a washroom, and it was impossible. So that was pretty. But yeah. So are you guys entertained or what? Yes. Which one? Which one's your partner that you're with? Yeah, because I probably talked with him last time too. Which one is your partner right now? Which one? Lad? Vlad. Oh, Lad. I'm trying to remember. Let me go see. Are you gonna get like, can I fucking, come on! There's nothing! So stupid. So Fearman's as usual, stop the violence, and also stop killing animals. It's pretty simple, pretty freaking simple. Hey, how's it going? I was wondering when I was gonna see you guys again.
We're always around.
Yeah, I know, but it's always different officers though too, right? Like it depends. Yeah. He goes, he's asking if it's Michelle. I'm like, oh, which one is it? Lad. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I remember. And then like, how does it work who do they decide to just send? Like, oh, okay, it just depends on the shifts and stuff. Yeah. How did, what ended up happening that Wednesday? I didn't show up. Was there a lot of people? Did they actually start ticketing for COVID and stuff?
Oh, that Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, eh? It was, I feel like I probably have a lot of water in my camera right now. Trying to make it. Today? Yeah, but you know what? We're becoming a strong crew now because, like, the thing is, lad, the same as what I was explaining last time. Like last night, we were downtown Oakville. Most of us, all of these people, actually, we're about like 25 people, and we were getting people to sign for against fur, right? So that we could ban fur from Ontario first, eventually the other provinces, and a country that was built on fur trade will eventually ban it and understand that, you know, get with the times. It's not necessary. But so it's not, you know, we're not only here, like we're everywhere, right? We try and make as many events as possible on our free time to try and stop the exploitation. And whether it's because it's in our food chain or it's because, you know, they're using it. I don't know if you heard what's happening in Denmark right now with the minks. You didn't hear it? Oh my God. Of course I would hear that, but they're literally killing 14 million minks, 14 million, that they were already breeding into existence for fur anyway, but they have to do that because they now have a COVID mutation going from that the humans brought into the minks because of the fur farming, because of that's what happens when you breed animals in small confined spaces, when you keep them locked up, when there's human and animal interaction like that, like it's just filth, right? Like of course you're gonna mutate viruses and disease. Like what do you think, right? So and then I got so upset because I got in a discussion with my father. My parents came to visit me over the weekend because they're from Quebec and stuff, and he's a bit stubborn, right? Like we do butt heads a lot. My dad used to be like, you know, a hunter, like he comes from a small town population of trappers and all that kind of stuff. So the mentality sometimes, he understands, he's almost vegan now, but he still likes to like poke a little bit. So he was actually for once telling me something that he thought had a good outcome. But I didn't think that was a good outcome. Like he goes, yeah, but he goes, the government is giving them subsidies now, hoping that they're going to be changing their livelihood. I'm like, oh, they're hoping, are they? They're hoping that they're gonna change their livelihood. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, so anyway, it's like, okay, they're gonna slaughter all of them. They were gonna do it already for their fur anyway, and now they're getting a subsidy. Isn't that the best of both worlds? Like, it just blows my mind, right? So it just goes to show how many injustices there are in the world, and if people don't stand up and do something about it, like, nothing's gonna change. It's just gonna keep getting worse, right? So that's why we're here in the freezing cold. To try and get people talking, to try and, you know, do what we can. Hey? Oh, you guys weren't here? No, I wasn't. No. Because my parents were here that last weekend, so I ended up, I went to meet them for lunch after, but I couldn't come in the morning. Yeah. And again, the night before, we had I organized the first fur protest in Oakville, and we had a major outcome. Like, it was amazing. It was really, really, really good. And we had over 16 pages of signatures forward and back, so 14 per page, and then double side that, so 16 times 28. Where? Oh no, so in Oakville, Barrington's has been around forever, from generation to generation, since like the 1800s. But like because they started kind of like how Canada was started on fur trade, they started within that, and it was passed from generation to generation. But in Oakville, they've only been there since 1960 something, and or 1970s or something like that, and they've also been passing. But it's really weird because they have vegan down in the store. They have vegan down, so they have the vegan coats, but then they have like a shirling, and like they have like all this skin and fur and like just all of the opposite. So it's like, okay, so you know that there's alternatives. You know you can do better, but you're only doing 1/10. Like, that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's like, get rid of it. So, well, most people don't. Most people don't. That's why we're getting such an amazing response. Like, last night we got so many petitions signed, and it's because people are like people still, but brands just like Canada Goose, just like Moose Knuckles, these are all fur trim, right? So it might not be a full-fledged fur coat, but those are all real baby foxes, coyotes. It's all real animals, and they don't tell you that. We're the ones trying to educate the people, like, understand there's fur farms, and you know, Trudeau endorsed Canada Goose without telling and educating the people that it was the most horrific company that traps the coyotes, rips their fur off, and puts it on their trim. And they also use the down, right? So they also raise the geese, and they pluck their feathers and stuff the coats. And it's just like, there's just so much malicious intent in that company that I can't, like, it just blows my mind how much they're making blood money and profit off of these poor animals, and people are paying a lot of money for that. A lot of money to walk around showing that brand off, and it's like, what you look, when I see you wearing that, I think to myself, wow, you support animal abuse. That's crazy, right? Like, when you don't need to. Like, you don't need to in any way. Like, there are low-hanging fruit like that like, really need to go. So that's why, you know, we try as much as possible. And so how seriously are you guys taking this Bill 156 thing? I can turn the camera off if you want. Right now, yes. In the sense of, like, you know, like, if I cross when, because I know that some of my friends got ticketed crossing when there's a cross path, like when you're allowed to cross, or even, you know, when the hand's saying stop, like, if you started crossing, you're still, like, so how does that stand in court? Like, $495 for and then they ticketed them a week later, like, but no, but the thing is no, it's not for the trucks, because they never, like, for example, right now, I just walked across on the light, the truck semi-stopped and then continued its way, right? Like, because I was crossing. Like, that's not, I'm crossing, it's a cross path. Like, I don't understand why we can get ticketed for that.
The way you can get ticketed is, I told that one fella, but he walked across,
yeah,
stopped,
okay, so we're allowed to cross,
yes,
but just once until whatever, kind of.
He's not crossing.
Oh, okay. I see.
Obviously, his intent is to.
Yeah, like, it's clear that we're not trying to interfere with traffic, but of course we still want to try and get footage so we can continue to expose the truth. Yeah. Okay. And that makes sense, for sure, for sure.
I talked to him last.
Is that Trevor? Oh, Liam, probably. I think it was Liam. Yeah. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
He was doing it last week. Back and forth.
So what about we are protesting, and then we also want exercise, and there's just a corner there, so we kind of like find things to be able to walk our legs a little bit. You're talking to a personal trainer and coach here. Like, I like to walk around, and having my sign, it also attracts people as they're looking as I'm walking more than if I'm just standing there, you know? So that's kind of like a form of protest as well, right? Is like, if we are walking and trying to show signs and trying to be public engaged, like at the end of the day, we just want it to be as effective as possible now that we have a very specific right that's been taken away from us, right? Like, and I get it. I get that there's reasons why all of this.
Lots of room to walk around.
Yeah, yeah. So we could do all four kind of. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Cool. That's it. Just as long as we're kind of reasonable. No, exactly. And that's what I think too. And it's like,
that's the whole thing. I think some of these people think that they're here.
Yeah. No, exactly. And we don't want you to give us tickets either. So like, honestly, for me, it's like, let's just keep the peace and like have a good understanding and like, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is your warrant.
Okay. Yeah. It's fucking crazy. We get ticketed more probably than the Regan's murderer. Anyway, thank you so much, lad. I appreciate your time talking. And I just, you know, at the end of the day, like, I just want everyone to get along. I just want to get results. I want to get results. Like, I want people to wake the fuck up, right? And I want it to be effective. I don't want to just be standing here and wasting my time. Like, I've got a lot of shit on my plate, right? So, like, when I do this, like, even this morning, why did I rock up an hour late? Like, I had things to get done at home, right? And I have 3 companions, and I've got things that I have to take care of. And as much as I want to give all of my time, and I'm working hard to be able to reduce my hours, to be able to do more activism, right? So that I could try and inform the public, because there's nothing better than taking informed decisions. People need to take informed decisions, right? And we need people to tell, because if you look around, you know, we were talking about that a few weeks ago, like, you look everywhere and people are just zombies. They're just zombies. They're just walking around. They're just doing what everything else is telling them to do. They don't even think for themselves. Like, it's really sad. And that's why we live in such a brainwashed society, that is such a consumerism society that. No, well, of course. And not even just the phones, just everything, like the televisions, the laptop, all of the electronics, right? As much as there's pros, like, because people can actually educate themselves, they can get information a click away, but people get sucked into it. They get sucked in, and it's just like, then they forget to live. They forget to live. They just get. It's really sad. But anyway, thanks for the talk, lad. Have a great day. Hopefully you don't have to ticket us. Yes. Yeah. Who are all these sexy people across the street? Puppy! What's up? What's up? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I couldn't say hi because you were doing man.
Yeah, I saw you creep, and then I was like in the middle of like my, look at this death place. And then I saw you walk away.
Well, no, because I was doing a live too.
I know, I saw that too. You're like on your phone. It's cold, eh?
It's gonna get colder. I'm only wearing one leggings. Wait till it gets
Oh, I put a lot of layers. I put a lot of layers.
toxic.
I'm gonna go ask more questions. I'm just going in between. I like keeping myself entertained.
Which one?
Actually, so I had a really good conversation with him last time, and I want to ask him if he ended up watching some of the documentaries. Yeah. Coming to annoy you again. I'm going in between one and the other.
Yeah.
I had such a good conversation with Vlad. He's good. I forgot that I saw him like 2 or 3 weeks ago with another one of your colleagues, and I forget what I'm really bad. Okay, no. Rephrase that. Not bad with names. I'm getting really good at learning names, but initially I was struggling a little bit. And the more I say I'm bad with names, the more I'm bad with names. So I'm amazing at it. I'm amazing. I'm getting so much better. I wanted to. Eh? Oh yeah, Julie. Meet Julie, by the way. She's awesome. So actually, she's a holistic nutritionist as well, and she's a really good friend of mine. And we actually do this company together called Purium. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah. Did you actually watch anything?
I didn't watch any of the videos. I looked at some of the products.
Watch the video. The video has.
But also the products is really good. One of my a good friend that I used to box with back in Montreal, she just sent me a message, and she had said she was looking through different products like that because she saw my stories and whatever. And then I said, be my guest. Like I sent her some links to have a look, and then she said, wow, I was looking through different stuff. She's like, I'm gonna order the 4 and I'm gonna do this, and she's like, I'm gonna try that, and then I'll do the 30 days. Yeah, but I don't know if she's that active anymore. I mean, I'm sure she is, but
I did that. I've been testing the fitness pad.
oh, I know. I've been
And
watching
I've been doing. So I do HIIT training all week.
F45.
F45. And usually I'm super sore by Friday.
Yeah, no
Like,
shit.
It's hard to move. Blah blah blah. And then
With the amino 23, has it changed?
no, it's Aminos 23, but you're doing the super xanthan before.
No, what I mean is, has it changed how you're recovering now, like by Friday?
No, I was taking Aminos 23, but it was like, it's the super xanthan that prevents you from building up lactic acid.
Oh, okay.
And so yesterday I was like, I'm not sore at all. Like, no muscle, like I've worked out, I burned 700 calories, so I'm not like just hanging out in my workouts.
Oh man, I need to use
like,
this. That's the next one I'm gonna try, because especially with my trainer now, I'm just gonna push heavier.
Yeah, but
build more muscle.
I wasn't sore at all. I was like, I feel good. I had more energy for my workouts, more energy for my day, because you do the MVP sport right after, and like it kept me full for like 4 hours.
I was surprised just with the meal plan shake this morning. I had it on my way here, and I thought to myself, I'll have a banana too, and I couldn't even eat the banana. I was so full with that. And it tasted, the thing is, it's not just full, it's like a good full when you feel like your body's getting what it needs. Do you know what I mean? Like if you eat a chocolate bar, like you feel a temporary like satisfaction maybe. Well, they're good, me neither. Well, I make my own. Does that count?
Okay, yeah.
Does that count? And it's way healthier too, because I know exactly what I put in it.
Yeah.
Did you, I think we were talking last time, did you end up watching?
The video though. Go back, watch the video.
Oh no, I was talking you about the dairy is scary.
I didn't watch that one.
Oh, that's the one I was gonna ask you.
5-minute video.
I don't even watch it, I know. I already know. I've already seen videos and stuff. I know that it's not even a good part.
Yeah, so, and you told me you already don't consume dairy.
Yeah.
But we had conversations about how when you're with friends, you end up sometimes just doing whatever and not tell them. Why? Me too. I have walnut milk that I made this morning in my coffee. Oh, cool. Hey Adam, how's it going?
Good. How about you?
Good, thank you. Okay, amazing. You're here. Okay, excellent. I'm gonna come pick that up and load my car. Yes, I'll be right back, you guys. Can you hold this for me, please? I'll be back. Thank you.
It turned out to be 11 boxes, so there's all kinds of extra some Christmas
Holy
shit.
shit. That's amazing. Thank you so much. That makes me so happy. Are we able to distribute to so many people?
Yeah, you can hand it out to whoever the fuck you want.
Exactly.
Hey Marty, how's it going? How's things?
Yeah, I didn't know if I was allowed to hug. I don't know. I know you don't. Puppy.
Yeah.
They're like, wait a minute. I'm getting a bunch of boxes of literature for all of us. All these literature boxes. Look, you're going to take some boxes too. Adam's going to give us, he's got 11 boxes. He's got 11 fucking boxes, you guys. Okay, I'm right here. Yes, yes. To what? Oh, I don't know. I didn't talk to them. Did you? Okay, actually, let me just back my car up right there. Sabrina, you need to take some he's got full boxes of literature. Let's take some boxes. He's got 11. 11 boxes for us. I know. I have a lot of stuff already, so I'm gonna have to like watch. But we're gonna distribute because Marnie, you're gonna pick some too. Grab at least. Here, you can put some here for now.